Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to another KPC Analyze.
Yes. How are you doing?
How we doing? We have some tea today. I think
Yeah,
the tea is
some
pretty
actually
hot.
topics.
Yeah.
Very
so-
hot topics. Before
buckle
that,
up.
let's do some catch-up talk.
Okay.
How have you been?
I've been very busy, emotional, and a lot of stuff,
Oh no.
which I cannot disclose. I do not want to, but I'm just gonna go home, sip my soju, and
Since when do you drink soju? You don't drink soju.
since now.
Oh, well, I'm happy. David is not so happy. I'm happy.
Why are you
I
happy?
just moved apartments.
Oh, okay.
And I really in love with my new apartment. Like
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like getting really pretty, and I'm so glad to have escaped the loft. Actually, just having like where I can just plop onto my bed anytime I want, and like it's decorated really nice. But obviously, I'll show you guys when it's ready.
Yeah.
And this apartment is a lot more like warm tone interior. My old flat, it was like all the furniture was already furnished by my previous landlady, and she decorated with like quite cool tone, like blues, dark grays, like neutral colors. And obviously that's not my choice, and I like that apartment, but this one is a lot more like woody tones, like earthy woody tones that I've decorated with like creams and like accent colors like yellow, and I get a lot of sunlight, so it feels a lot more warm and inviting. So I'm very excited. And yesterday, this was my gift from my dad. He bought me an LG Stand By Me.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's like this portable, like rollable. You can just roll across the floor. It's like a huge iPad/TV. You can use Netflix, YouTube Premium, whatever on it. So I'm very excited about that too. Yeah, I'm so happy. And my new neighborhood is so nice. I feel like as much as I like Shindang and I like being close to Subini, I could see her like anytime. But
She was a Shindang ambassador for a while. And she was like, oh, this is the most like trendy neighborhood in Seoul right now.
I do like Shindang.
Okay.
And I like, there were some of my favorite bars and stuff, but my new neighborhood is like 자본주의, like capitalism. It's very flashy, very nice, and like there's everything I could want like on my doorstep. So yeah, I will watch out for the apartment video.
Okay.
I'm feeling very happy.
Okay, nice for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah.
Okay, and before we start into the hot topics, we have, I was given this box of treats, of snacks, and it's in my pinned comments as well. It's by a website called trytreats.com, and it's a subscription service, and they send you snacks from a different country, different city in the world every month. So me and David are gonna try some out for you right now, do a mukbang. And have you ever tried Serbian and Croatian snacks, David?
No.
Snacks from Serbia or
The
Croatia?
only thing I know about Serbia is Djokovic. That's it.
Oh, but you should try. Have you ever been to Croatia?
No.
It's a beautiful country. Seriously, you should go. It's
Okay.
amazing. Okay, so these box of snacks.
Is this sponsored?
Well, like I get an affiliate link if you click on it and buy.
Okay.
So they asked me to do this. So what should we try first? Some freshly baked peanuts. You want
That
some
looks
peanuts?
good. Yeah. I can already taste how it tastes.
Yeah, you can already tell. You're not allergic to nuts.
No?
Oh, but they're like big. Big nuts.
Huh?
It's like a texture between popcorn and...
This was not what I was expecting. I thought it would be sweet.
No, it's not Korea.
Oh.
Korea, everything is sweet, but no.
I thought it would be sweet, but it's not. It actually tastes like nuts.
Nuts. But
Peanuts.
It's nuts, but it doesn't have a nut texture. It's
Yeah.
like peanut, popcorny. It's like light.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Okay.
Pop-Tart.
Prima. This looks like potato sticks or something. We're gonna have a little taste test. I will leave this with David when I leave.
That's salty. That's really good for like a movie, I think. This looks like a, what do you call it? A pretzel, a long pretzel.
It kind of tastes like nothing.
It tastes like a pretzel.
It tastes like a pretzel, yeah.
Serbia, Croatian people probably like their stuff bland. I don't know. We're Korean, so we're just used to like salty and sweet stuff.
Okay, for sweet stuff, let's try chocolate biscuits. This is gonna be good. Like this can't not be
chocolate cannot go wrong.
good. You can't fail with chocolate.
Yeah.
Unless it's like, sometimes I find Hershey's chocolate like, no offense guys. Like,
Chocolate is chocolate.
no, chemically. Wow, we're having the best time
We're
today.
having a feast.
We're having a feast today. So this is chocolate biscuit kind of thing.
Mmm.
This is good.
It's very milky.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Milk chocolate with some like crumb. What do you call it? A crispy texture inside.
So
Interesting.
we'll have more snacks throughout our life when we get a little bit hungry. But basically, they ship worldwide, and the shipping is free within the US. So if you use my code ANNALEE, you can get 15% off your first box. And is there anything else that I need to tell you? The standard box is 5 snacks, 5 plus snacks, and the premium box is 10 plus snacks. I think we got the premium, yeah. So very nice. So you can get snacks from different countries each month. Very good. That made me happy.
Yeah. I didn't eat anything today, so that made me happy. And
Yeah.
since you did, you're part of the sponsor.
David can.
Let's go on to mine for a
No,
bit.
tutti frutti.
Yeah. So the usual, pirozo.net, the best Korean authentic goods shopping mall out there, which Anna, Lee, and Bella is a model of. We got this new, very cute Korean consonant, mium, cup over here. We're adding more and more Korean Hangul style products over there. If you go to the site right now, you can watch a lot of blogs over here, blog posts. Jenny over here. This is a really hot seller right now. I don't know why, but people are buying this like crazy. It's a diary which has the najeonchulgi on it. Like these are like oyster and seashell covers, and it's really pretty. But this diary is like selling super popular. And the T-shirt I'm wearing right now, which Anna modeled on, this one is selling crazy too. Like I'm surprised. Thank you so much for supporting, because this is our own personal brand. We designed it.
Oh yay!
So
People
it's
buying it?
yeah,
That's
people
nice.
are actually buying it, and I'm really surprised. Maybe it's because of the coupon for people who subscribe to the newsletter. I sent a coupon, and it was if you buy any one of our Pirozo products, we have the T-shirt, we have the windbreaker, we have the the hoodie. And if you buy any one of these, you can get 15% off any other item you purchase. So yeah, people are just buying this with other items. So thank you so much. It's only $21, so it's like a nice T-shirt to wear during spring,
Give
summer.
me the pink one.
The pink one, yes. Like if you go in, it's not only black. You can change the color to pink and blue, sky blue over here. So check that out. The hoodie comes in like blue, deep navy, and black as well. You can get the windrunner for this color and black and navy. Yeah, we're gonna add more spring tone colors from now on. But yeah, speaking of, here's another Hangul consonant teapot. Really cute, right? So we actually struck a deal with this brand, and we're gonna get most of their products. They're Korean inspired products.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute, right? And exciting news. I've sourced some products that were very BTS worn. So you'll be seeing T-shirts BTS V wore, like earrings Jimin had on, Jungkook had on, and all that kind of stuff. So that's coming soon. So if you go to our site and scroll all the way down, you'll see you can subscribe to our email, like our newsletter. And if you subscribe to this newsletter, you get exclusive deals and coupons every single week. So don't miss on that. Don't waste your 15-20% money. Yeah, so right now for the people who are watching, exclusively for this week, I will give you a coupon code for if you buy anything which has Pirozo on it, the 3 items, you can get a 15% off on any other item you purchase. The coupon code is SPRING, SPRING. Yeah, so go check that out. Use that coupon while it's usable. And we have a new post about Peggy Goo, the world famous Korean DJ. So go check this blog out as well. Very high quality. And yeah, go check out pirozo.net. Okay.
누가 학교 수업 중인데 몰래 보고 있대.
Oh yeah.
Someone's watching
You're in
Korean
class.
classroom. You should be studying.
That's nice.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, and I got a super chat from M.
Rachel.
Rachel, yes. We did a Zoom call last week. Hi, David and Anna. It was great to meet you on Zoom last week. I wanted to ask you both on what was your first impression when you heard my voice and saw me on screen. Did you like my southern accent? Of course, yeah.
I like a southern accent.
I like southern accents.
Yeah, it's fun.
I kind of want to learn it too because I want to be unique. My basic northern, northeastern accent or whatever. Yeah, but
you have a basic Valley girl.
It's not a Valley girl accent. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, it was really nice to see you. It was our first time doing a Zoom call live
it was.
with a subscriber, so it was really refreshing, and I hope we can catch up more soon.
Actually, I have another thing about my apartment that I wanted to say. So, you know how last week we said like the office towers in Gangnam is like a lot of them are like used for like the girls like working during the night.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I said also last week, like my new landlady, she seems a little bit more annoying than my old one.
Yeah?
Like she doesn't live in Seoul. She's like a kind of grandma, lives in Jeonju, and like she calls me already a lot. I'm like, why?
Why does your landlady call you?
So
like I've never.
Right. So basically, as when I moved out, the previous tenant, like when I first moved in, there was like a kitchen cabinet that was broken. There was like a wardrobe that was kind of like really hard to open.
Yeah.
So I mentioned these things when I moved in. I was like, okay, first I didn't fix that. So I didn't break that. So this is not me. So I have to tell them. And then she was like, oh my God, like there was no issue, blah, blah, blah. And then also, oh yeah, my kitchen sink was like not draining well. And I was like, can we at least get it fixed before I like fully moved in and all this stuff. And then she was like, and then the real estate agent called me. She's like, she is refusing to give back the deposit to the previous tenant because like she said like, oh, we have to keep the new tenant happy, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, oh, but like this is really like, she's just refusing to give her back any of the money. Can you like please talk to her and just tell her like you will get it fixed for you on Monday, but just like for now, like because the old tenant's like freaking out and like calling me like nonstop. She's like, can you just call your landlady and just like tell her like, hey, it's fine, like just like give her the deposit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And this is like 11 p.m. at night. I was like, why am I doing this right now? And so I called her and I was like, hey, like it's fine, just please give her back the deposit. Like I'm not that bothered about it. Like it's just like I was just telling you. And it's not like I'm like devastated.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, fine, but like, are you sure? Because blah blah blah. And she's like, I can just tell she's like kind of like the hysterical type. You know what I mean? Like Korean ajumma. Like
Why? She's that rich. Why would she be that hysterical?
I don't know.
Rich
so I was
people
just like,
should have.
I was just
class.
like, just chill out. Yeah, I was just like,
exactly.
just chill out. And then, I don't know why, but I think my real estate agent, when I moved in, when we were signing the contract, he said I was a 직장인 to her. He said I was just like a normal like office worker working in corporate. He didn't say like, oh, she's an influencer, she's a freelancer. Maybe because he thought like maybe that would like get the whole thing delayed. Maybe she won't be happy or whatever. So I was just like, okay. He's like telling her in front of me like, oh yeah, she works in an office. And I was like, okay. So because he said that while I was there, I didn't want to be like, oh no, actually I'm a YouTuber or whatever. I was just like, okay, I'll just go along with this.
Yeah,
and
why
then,
not?
And then she called me and then she was like, yeah, but next week when they come to fix your kitchen cabinet, are you going to be in the house? And I was like, yeah, like often, a lot of the times I work from home.
And then she's like, why aren't you going to the office?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I was like, a lot of the times I work from home. She's like, oh, really? And I was like, oh, yeah. And then the next time she called me for some other reason. And then she was like, but hey, like, 막 집에서 살림하세요? Like she said, like, do you like actually like live and cook and like all that at home?
Gosh.
She was like, I said to them, I will not give out my office tel to like someone who's using it as just for like an office purpose. And I was like, no, I fully live here. Like this is my apartment now. I fully live here and stuff. And then I was like thinking like maybe she thinks I'm like a hoe. Like she thinks I'm one of those girls.
Oh.
I'm just like I said, I'm working from home a lot of the time. And she was like, when I first met her to sign the contract, she was like looking at me, she's like, oh, you're very pretty. Like, when do you, she's like,
definitely, yeah.
And she was like, when, like, you move away from your parents, like, at what age? When did you start living alone? And I was like, maybe she thinks I'm a hoe.
Yeah, because so many women, so many ladies that live alone in that area with an office tool.
Clearly I'm not. And I'm not even, I don't know why. I wasn't the one that said I'm an office worker. Like he did, like real estate agent. So I'm fine telling her like I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer, this is my job. But like, I get
why she's suspicious.
Yeah, I think maybe she thinks I'm a hoe.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Are you not a hoe? Let's see your reaction to a super chat today.
I'm a hoe for
I'm a
super
hoe.
chats.
I'm a hoe. PayPal.me/Korean Pizza Club. I will give you my best hoest reaction ever. Yeah, I'll hoe myself out if you give me PayPal. Yeah. PayPal is recommended more than Super Chat because Super Chat, YouTube takes 35%.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's in the pinned comments now. And thank you, Frappuccino. Anna, I'm sending you my weekly allowance. Aww.
Whoa, that
Where
means
are
a
you
lot.
from, Frappuccino?
That means a lot. Your weekly
You wrote
allowance.
Frappuccino in Korean.
Huh.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
Yeah, and I think I got one more super chat, but I wasn't able to read it because it was not on the doc. But let's see. Rachel again. Hi, David. Would it be okay if we did another Zoom call today? I have some important things to tell Anna about. Well, today actually I'm in a rush right after this, so I don't think it'll be able today, but maybe for the next week. Yeah. I have some important things to attend afterwards.
And thank you. I forgot to say thank you to Chenami, who again gifted 5 memberships at the beginning. You're always support.
Chenami, the VIP.
VIP.
Come on over to my stream too. Yeah.
So anyway, that was all my catch-up talk. And yeah, shall we get into the news? I think the biggest news is like the new jeans.
Yeah,
Hyve.
definitely. Let's save that for the last.
Save that for the last. Okay, you're gonna have to guys watch till the end.
Yeah, this is how pro streamers work.
This is how it does.
Yeah.
If you want to stay for the tea, you have to stay watching.
Right. So let's start with, what should we start with? What do you want to start with?
Okay.
Blah,
Let's
blah,
start.
blah.
Okay, no, let's do the Dodgers first, the
Okay,
Ateez, because
okay.
actually I saw this on my Instagram. So I follow the Dodgers account on Instagram because of Shohei now, and it's like they make a lot of fun content actually. And so Ateez did the first throw at the stadium, and look at some of these pictures. I remember last week I said I don't know Ateez at all. So this is them, and then because they're the first like K-pop, I think, boy group to throw at the Dodger Stadium.
I'm pretty sure they're not the...
Is it not?
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of K-pop stars throwing, but maybe it's the first in the Dodger Stadium. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And then so that's another Japanese guy. He's a very good thrower. His name is, what's his name?
Yamamoto,
Yes,
I think.
yes. So he's also friends with Shohei. And like even when I saw this picture, I was like, oh, like they look so like pale and like makeup-y compared to the others. And then
I mean, athletes versus K-pop
yeah,
artists. What do you expect?
obviously they're always in the sun and
Right.
and you know, and so I was looking through these pictures and I was like, oh, I mean, that's cute for them that they're there and stuff. And then I saw the comments. I mean, I think some of them are deleted now, but obviously, you know, Dodger fans are gonna be like mostly male.
Yeah.
They're like,
they're
who
gonna
are
be like
these?
gay, yeah.
Who are these femme like gays that have so much makeup on and look at what they're wearing and like who the fuck are they, and like the comments were kind of awful. I think the Dodgers have like moderated it slightly now, but when I first saw the post I was like, oh, these comments are like,
I mean, K-pop fans have been dealing with that shit for decades now,
Yeah.
so it doesn't even like hurt us.
and like, to be honest, their makeup is not the best match. Like, who is their makeup artist? They should do a better job. Yeah, I mean, this is just
they're
like
looking
K-pop
fine.
style,
They're looking
you know?
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just when I first saw the post, I saw all the comments. I was just like, oof, this is not it.
Honestly, though, like I really don't think like the Dodgers Stadium or American baseball stadium is
It's going to be the crowd for a K-pop boy
Exactly.
group. They might appreciate girls more.
Exactly.
But like K-pop boy group, they're gonna be like, who the F are these?
Yeah, exactly. So
You know?
I mean, it's a good, you know, it's a good PR thing to do. It's like an honor, I guess.
And I think their lipstick is a little bit too red.
Stop nitpicking on them.
Like if they want to like appeal, you have to appeal to the certain crowd and the environment that you're in. You know.
Well, they're just there because,
They're
like,
just
you
there.
know, it's LA.
Do you know that? Like, can you differentiate who they are?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, who is this one?
Wait, I need to go on your picture. Which picture
It's
is that?
second one.
Second one. Wow, there are a lot of pictures here. Okay.
That one. Okay, who's the first one in the cap?
The first one is
And I think also the earrings don't help with the like.
that's I know his name, but I forgot.
So he doesn't know.
No, 여상. That's 여상.
Yosang. Okay,
And
next one.
second one is probably Jongho, the 막내.
Okay.
Third
next
one is that's Yunho. I think that's Yunho.
Can you all confirm if David is being correct or?
Yeah. My memory is fuzzy.
Oh, and the
last one is wait, that was Oh damn. If I think a lot, I can. I need the members list. Ateez members.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they would have appreciated more if it was like aespa or like girls.
That's Wooyoung. Yeah, the last one is Wooyoung.
Which group is this again? This is Ateez, guys. Well, only a few members of Ateez.
And I visited your what do you call it? Your live stream last week.
When I was at home.
No. The live stream on your channel.
Okay.
Like it gets uploaded on both channels, right?
Yes.
And I saw them go to like look at your comments, and then maybe it was mine, and then they were like, "Where was Anna? Like, was she living under a rock?
Oh, really?
How does she not know Ateez?" Like,
but I'm like the most if you ask most people my age,
normie, a K-pop
most
normie,
people are not gonna know Ateez.
Yeah, of course.
I'm telling you guys, this is just the honest truth.
Yeah. I mean, we're living in a country where people don't even know BTS members, so
like
how are they
K-pop
gonna...
idols, it's really seen as like when you're the thing that you do when you're in your teenager phase, when you're in high school, middle school. After that, when you've become fully grown adult, where people grow out of following idols and like knowing all the members, it's just they're too busy living their lives.
Well, they did a good job in Coachella.
Okay, so we can talk about Coachella.
Oh, she's so excited to talk about Coachella.
But anyway, that was Ateez.
Ateez. Congratulations on
Yes,
him.
he's correct so far. Yes, you are right. Last is Wooyoung.
Yes.
Okay, so
Le
let's
Seraphim?
Le Seraphim.
Uh-oh.
Where's the thingy?
I'm forgiven. Oh, that did not age well.
Where is the okay.
I feel so bad for them.
I think what about the outfits? Do you like the first week outfits or the second week outfits?
They can
I mean,
wear
they always look
anything.
stunning. I think for
Exactly.
me, I think I prefer the first week outfits. It was like Louis Vuitton, like leather, dark. I mean, these were fine too, but like I think I preferred the first weeks.
Yeah.
So obviously they must have gotten all of the feedback from the first week. Well, I mean, they were on Korean news. Le Seraphim
They
was
were
on
on
Korean
national news.
saying like about how awful their life was, which is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
So the media
I
was
can
not
no
nice.
longer defend them because like last week I was doing my best to say like, you know, they would have been nervous. It's a big stage. Like there's a dynamic choreography, you know, there's all the pressure, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, people started saying like, but what about like this group and that group? They have the amount of same dynamic choreography.
Yeah.
It's just purely like, you know, lack of practice or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, you know, maybe it's time to like lower my defense. Yeah.
But did you watch the second week or bits of the second week or no?
No, I actually didn't.
Okay,
Was it
well,
the same?
I did, and I think they really took back in the feedback. Even I said last week, like, they should let off, like, whoever's the main girl singing in the center, they should just let her just chill for a bit while the other girls are dancing, because then she has more of a chance to catch a break. They really kind of made the choreo a lot more easier on them this week.
I think, yeah, they should definitely
They should have done that from the
first
beginning,
place. Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's impossible to sing 10, 11 songs at full heart intense choreo and get all the notes. It's literally impossible. So they really made it easier on them.
Yeah.
And also, well, there was Accusations, and I saw like a lot of the videos, like the AR, so like the backing track, it was heavily pumped up. I mean, they were also singing live on top of it,
Right.
but like compared to last week, where it was just like pure live vocal and nothing else. They had a lot of more like background vocal help this week, and it sounded a lot better. And I'm sure they were a lot more conscious this week about getting the new notes in tune.
For sure.
And you can tell like they were like really concentrating.
I mean, I think after getting like, you know,
All of
criticized
that.
nationwide from everybody, like it was pretty big news. I wasn't
news.
expecting that, because like, you know, nowadays K-pop news, it's just like, you know, people just read, pass, but then people were actually talking about how bad Le Seraphim was.
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah,
but to be honest, do you like people like them for the catchy songs and like just the girls
Their songs
themselves?
are amazing.
Like I said, not everyone needs to be or can be a Beyonce. That kind of vocal talent you just have to be born with. Like somebody can practice for like 10,000, 20 hours a day, but you can never sound like Beyonce unless you're born with that kind of voice.
I don't think people are expecting Beyonce.
Yeah.
They're just like expecting a little bit of decent,
Just
you know, amount of
stable
vocals.
live vocal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but stuff like
that.
that happens to all kinds of artists. It's unfortunate that one of the stages were Coachella, but yeah. It is what it is, and they
Yeah.
improved. So,
Oh,
I mean, there was a little bit of criticism on how they handled it afterwards too, because there were like viral posts I saw on YouTube comparing them to BTS on how they handle like criticism against like unsteady vocals.
Like I saw Sakura, she posted on Reverse or something.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
did she say? She said
So
along the lines
I
of,
mean, like basically, bottom line, she was like, you know,
We tried our best.
tried our best. We've only debuted for like 2 years now, so that kind of narrative.
Yeah,
and
and
then
like-
people were comparing it to BTS, and BTS, Jungkook and Jimin, like they got slanted about like their live after
yes.
like Jimin solo and Jungkook
Yes,
solo,
yes.
and then they both went on like live streams and said like, you know, oh yeah, it's not even like pressure, not anything. It's just purely like lack of my ability and lack of my
Yeah, it's all on
performance.
me, yeah.
So I'm just gonna go into like isolation and you know just put more effort into my vocals and give you back with like a good performance. And people
so
are
it's
like,
like-
yeah, even BTS is like that.
Yeah, they're more humble. At least they accept responsibility if they didn't perform well once.
Right,
They're like, okay,
right.
that's on me, so I will go in and like improve. But
Yeah.
Sakura, I guess she was like, whatever, like we did our best.
I don't think that was her intent, but I think she was kind of bit like, you know, hurt. And then,
Of course, I mean,
yeah.
because she's human. We're
yeah,
all
yeah,
human.
and then she wanted to like get some slack from people,
Yeah.
you know.
And she really did try her best. Actually, like even in the last week, they were like, it's kind of bad when Sakura is one of the most stable ones in the performance. I didn't say that. Somebody else, learns of other people.
I think Chaewon was pretty.
Chaewon, she's really good.
There was one part she kind of was off pitch, but
Yeah, but the other one she
90%.
carried.
Yeah, exactly.
She carried. I think most people were hated in the first week on Eunchae and Kazuha.
Kazuha's not like a singer anyway.
No, she's a dancer and
yeah.
she's the visual.
Yeah, I mean she is a singer, but like she's not the singer position, like the vocal.
I think
position.
a lot of people were disappointed with Yunjin.
Yunjin,
Yunjin in the first week because they're like she's one of the main vocalists, like she's like trained opera,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But there were a lot of times where she was just like off.
right?
But like I said, it's so hard that choreo everything like.
Yeah, and I agree to Ambi what you say. I do love live vocals, but at the end of the day, a good performance is what matters. Yeah, exactly. I believe that too in K-pop especially. Yeah, it's not all about like the vocals. We're not here to like nominate the winner of The Voice or anything, right?
No, and it's like what matters is like how good the songs are actually in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
performance. When a group has good songs, you're just gonna go in and enjoy the vibes. You want to enjoy the songs. Like,
Yeah.
if a group is just like has really steady vocals, but the songs are kind of shitty and boring, like it's still not gonna be good. Like I think what matters ultimately is like how good the producers and how good the songs are.
Right.
Really,
right.
really.
And Los Serafim's songs are good.
They're
so-
seriously good. I really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorites in the K-pop scene right now, along with New Jeans, Eyelet. We're gonna get into that soon.
Okay, well let's do another quick snack break.
Okay.
This is a banana chocolate thing. Interesting.
Banana chocolate.
Bananco. Do you like banana?
Yeah.
Banana. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, interesting. It's like an actual banana covered in chocolate. Like first bite, it's like you expect, and then it changes.
This is very sweet.
Is it like liqueur?
Wow, this literally tastes like banana and chocolate, like Nutella on.
No, this is different to Nutella. But it tastes like almost like it has alcohol in it.
Yeah, there's definitely like a
Liqueur kind of.
liquory
Yeah.
kind of aftertaste to it. Mhm.
At first bite, I was like, oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah, it tastes like booze.
Alcohol, right? Yeah, I feel like it has some sort of liqueur in it. Interesting.
Interesting.
Not everyone can be Mamamoo or Wendy, exactly.
Hey Sarah, welcome to the live. Glad you catched it. Yes, and Magnetic is a nice song. Yes, yes, yes.
I feel like Hyve need new vocal trainer.
Okay, what should be the next news?
They did not perform well though. They danced so stiffly. No, they're good dancers.
I think the performance was
Yeah,
okay.
they're good dancers.
Yeah,
It's
like-
just the live vocals.
And also, as I said, those clips that are circulating,
like,
it's like
edited.
literally 5 seconds of like a 30-minute performance.
Yeah.
So that like someone's gonna mess up 5 seconds of a whole performance,
Yeah.
right? And if you just clip that and say, you know, they're horrible, then
Yeah.
that's you're a horrible person
Yeah,
too.
that's really harsh.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if, like, you just perform for like 30, 40 minutes and then
Yeah.
somebody edits just like the one mistake that you did and like, tells you you're terrible. Like, come on, just like let them live. Like,
Exactly.
have some grace.
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next one, what do you want to go with? Speaking of K-pop stars,
Okay, fine.
should we go with this one?
Yeah, that's one. Okay, so you know how in the US, like all the major singers and celebrities are coming out with their own makeup brands. So like Ariana has what is it, Rem Beauty. Selena Gomez has Rare Beauty. Rihanna has Fenty. Hailey Bieber has Rode. Like they're all cashing in, and it's a huge business and a huge
Yeah.
market clearly because people are buying everything. So this article is saying, why aren't K-pop stars cashing in on cosmetics? Because clearly a lot of the appeal of like why people like K-pop is the visuals and like the makeup, and like there's a lot of interest in like K-beauty and like the makeup products they use and the way they apply. So they're like, why aren't K-pop stars cashing in more? So Somi recently launched her own brand. She's like the first one to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's possible because she's not a group. She's like an independent artist, so it's much more easier for her to do so. And there was a lot of talk about this because she priced. It's like a highlighter. She came out with highlighters, and it was priced quite expensive. It tells the price here. It was priced at 43,000원, $30, and that's kind of normal. It's not hugely expensive, but like kind of above like normal like high street Olive Young price. Even before launch, she encountered criticism over its high price and doubts about her actual involvement in its development. She addressed such authenticity concerns on a popular beauty YouTube channel, and she denied being a mere figurehead and explained the product's inspiration, the need for a single, versatile highlighter to meet her demanding stage makeup needs. So yeah, so I don't know how successful her brand is going to be, but basically this article is saying, it's much... Like it's the problem with K-pop stars trying to launch their own brand is like they could harm future endorsements in the future. It affects them from like just concentrating on their own current endorsements and current career. So that's why, and they were highlighting Jessica, ex-Girls' Generation member, when she left the group to do her own business ventures. So, I mean, but it says it seems logical to say K-pop stars have what it takes to dominate the cosmetics market because they have devoted fan bases, massive social media followings, blah, blah, blah. And it's like manufacturing in Korea is pretty cheap, but it's just like, you can also have draw criticism from fans who are like, they can say like, just concentrate on your music and not just like do this other business. Conflict with existing endorsement deals, which is a very real possibility. And the existing Korean path can yield a more reliable output. In the K-pop scene, most stars are part of groups, and pursuing solo business ventures can be viewed as a distraction or a display of disloyalty, which is very true. So yeah, but I did wonder about this as well, because I'm like, there is a huge potential money to be made here, because all of the American stars are doing it. But I guess the market is different, because the huge American market, first of all, for them, it's just different. And like people like, Kylie Jenner, like they have Kim Kardashian, they have like $1 billion businesses from like making their own products because they have the celebrity power and the fan following. So
I think like among all the reasons you stated, all of them are true, but the real hurdle there is probably because of their contracts. And like they're mostly in groups. They're mostly in groups, and individually they're not allowed to do like businesses. They can do solos, but that's all under the the revision of the company itself too. And for Somi's case, she's a soloist.
Solo artist.
So that's why she could have done it. But like imagine, Blackpink can now do it because they're now individually contracted. But like imagine like, I don't know, a member of New Jeans. It's too early for them.
Strictly
but
not allowed.
They could do a Le Sserafim brand, but they couldn't do a Kaza brand or a Chaewon brand. So I think that's the biggest hurdle. If they were soloist, I think more and more people would do cosmetics. Maybe like I could imagine Jennie doing a
because now especially they have their own independent labels. Those girls as well.
So I think that's the biggest issue over there. And as the article states, like K-beauty is rocking worldwide. So it is definitely a golden chance to get that with your name. So maybe they will start doing it. I know that. Didn't Jennie start like a new brand for herself like For
That's her new label.
her new label?
It's her
That's only
own-
for music yet? Okay.
Well, music and her fashion and like whatever, her deals and stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah,
What's
a person
the-
like Jenny could definitely pull it off.
Yeah. What's the name of the guys' channel? Korean Pizza Club. Is
KPC, Korean Pizza Club.
Yes,
Oh, sorry, go on.
yes, when K-pop idols mention brands, they always either sell out or sell a lot. There is an interest. Yeah, for example, if BTS made one of them made like a brand, I'm sure it will sell like instantly.
Like V making like a cosmetic brand.
Yeah, it will sell instantly.
And thank you, Dorothy, for purchasing the diary. See, like this diary is selling so much. Also, shout out to Wow. Oh my God, Valerie, thank you for buying so much. Like the pouches, the pen, and the Jungkook bucket hat.
Oh,
Holy
those.
Christ! You're buying everything other than my T-shirt. You should buy this one. You should include one of this to get a 15% discount on your things. Like I think, yeah, this is $20. So if you buy like a $100 thing, you're basically like off putting the price. Like if you get that $15 coupon. Anyways, thank you.
Anna Botox update. For me, I like it now. I don't feel like my eyes are hooded now. So for me, I like the effects. It will go away in like 2 months as well. But like, I'm fine with it now. Absolutely fine. So I believe Jessie was supposed to release a lipstick line at some point. That would make sense because she's also a solo artist.
Yeah.
She can do whatever she wants.
Right.
But yeah, like the whole thing, like even when Dongbangshinggi TVXQ, this like second gen K-pop,
Yeah.
the members had a massive argument because of like such business deals. They wanted to do some cosmetic brand, and that's why 3 of them left and 2 of them stayed. And
That's not why.
is that not?
It's not.
How Panlog
No, there are more complications.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica of Girls' Generation, that was definitely one of the things.
One of the things.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the things.
Like, yeah, they mentioned like, you know, she was pursuing her own businesses over.
If you were in the industry, would you want to be a solo artist or in a group?
That's very hard. That's very hard.
No, I think I want to be IU because she gets.
You want to be IU?
No, because she is the richest. Like, guys, even if you're like BTS, you're still splitting with 27. I mean, sure, they're like still hella rich. But if you're IU, she's like richer than all of them.
That's because
And she has
she's
song
IU.
royalties. Yeah, song royalties. She goes on tour. All the endorsements. She gets everything to herself.
If you want to be IU, you need to have real talent.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, that's right. So
talent.
I said if I want to be anyone in this industry, I'll be IU.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she is the richest.
The chances are very slim.
This is just an like what if scenario. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm sorry to talk about MBTI once again, but I really noticed this because we are N types instead of we're intuitive types, so we have like active imaginations, and like I always asking people like, hey, what if, like, what do you think about this, like what would you say if the world was like this? Like, it's kind of like a fun way to like, you know, like have conversations. When I talk to super S people, they're very like realist. They only see like what's in front of them, and I'm like, I was asking someone like, do you like your life better now when you're in your like 30s, like mid 30s, or when do you prefer your life when you were in your 20s? And then they were like, I never even have this kind of thought. I was like, there's no point like thinking about this.
That's true. I'm not an S, but
it's
like,
just like but it's just like a fun way of conversation. I was like laughing my head off. I was just like, okay, you're so like real.
I hate kind of we have those 만약에 questions.
Yes,
It's like
만약에.
if what if.
Yes, what
and
if
that's
questions.
usually the cause for a lot of fights between couples because it's like the girlfriends ask like very stupid questions like, what if, you know,
What if I die? Like, are you gonna like save me,
That
or are
kind
you
of-
gonna get remarried?
exactly. And whatever answer you choose, they're gonna be disappointed and they're gonna get 삐졌어. Like, what do you call 삐졌어? Like,
They're gonna get pissed off and
pissed
like
off,
upset.
and then they're gonna get upset, and then what am I supposed to do?
Say sorry
You-
to me.
You set me up. You set me up in this what if question, which is not going to happen anyways, and you're not satisfied with either of the answers, and then you get pissed by yourself, and that whole date is ruined. I've been in so much of these situations, you know. So I always avoid these what if questions. I
for
know
me-
nothing good comes out.
Yeah, but for
of
me,
it.
even if I ask, I wouldn't get upset at whatever answer they give. So I just think it's fun. But like, are you guys dating again in capital
I
letters?
told you we have 2 babies. for
3.
God's sake.
Excuse me, 3.
Okay, she got one last week too. Yeah.
We have 3 babies.
3 babies. Yeah, I need
then
to.
we should try a new snack. Eugenia biscuity something. It's very
like the
fun
peanut
trying.
one the best
You like
so far.
You like peanuts? Peanuts. This is a chocolate biscuit. It's fun trying new snacks we've never tried before. This can't be not good. No. Very chemical chocolate taste.
Are you allowed to say this kind of stuff?
I mean, I don't need to. I'm very honest. I like a lot of the stuff. This is not it.
Yeah.
No. It's very chemical chocolate, fake chocolate taste. Nope. By the way, smell my perfume, David. I got gifted this new. Do you like it? It's like a cherry. I got gifted a Tom Ford perfume last week, and they're like hella expensive. It's called Lost Cherry, and it smells like cherry pie.
Not my style though.
It's not your
I
style.
don't like heavy perfumes.
Yeah, it depends on the taste, but I kind of like those kind of sexy, those kind of perfumes, especially for going out and stuff. So
I like fruity or
yeah,
like very
he's
woody.
very mainstream. Yeah.
Classic girl question. Would you love me if I were a worm? If I was a worm?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
And
was
if your
kind of
girlfriend asked you, like, if I turned into a little worm or an ant, would you still love me? Would you cheat on me?
That's bullshit.
I'd be like, if my boyfriend asked me that, I'd be like, sorry, boy, bye. Bye. Where are the snacks from? So I said at the beginning of the live, and I'll link it down in the comments as well, but it's from trytreats.com. I will have it in my comment section after this live. But yeah. Okay, so next, let's do, I think this one is quite funny.
Restaurant? That's not funny, that's pretty serious.
That's serious. So you guys know, we talked about like the Korean doctors going on strike because they were unhappy with one thing or the other. Like, what was it?
It's still going on strike.
It's still going on. The government is saying we're going to have more medical students allowed to enroll, where it used to be like a capped number, but now they're like, yeah, we don't have enough doctors in the rural areas of Korea, so we're going to allow more medical students to enroll. And then the current doctors were like very unhappy about this for some reason. So this restaurant in Hongdae, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, Bapugu, and it's like a very nice one. Ron recommended in the Michelin Guide, Seoul and Busan, said that they will, it's an Italian restaurant, said they will refuse service for the doctors on strike from firm personal beliefs. For the time being, we will not serve those taking part in the medical strike. We will bear whatever disadvantages that will occur from now on, the restaurant said in its Instagram notice.
But how do they verify if the person is a doctor or not? I think it's just a public statement.
It's a statement.
Yeah.
But at least like even that is like saying something. Like, even if you can't check everyone.
And the fact that they're a Michelin star restaurant.
It has a significance.
Yeah, so apparently by the Michelin guides, if your restaurant discriminates on a certain audience or customer base, you get like, you got knocked off, or you can't qualify.
I don't think it's a Michelin star. It's a Michelin Guide, which is slightly different. It's just
okay.
Slightly less bougie.
Yeah, but definitely it would probably have like a hit on like their reputation as a Michelin Guide or whatever.
They might have some like personal.
I think so. Yeah, personally, I think they've maybe lost
like a family member or
recently
something. Yeah, because I saw in the comments as well, someone in the comments of this person being like, I had my arm was broken, and it took me like 5 hospitals until I could finally see a doctor, and it was really hard to get an appointment.
Yeah.
So I think they must have experienced something personal and be like, this is just bullshit.
Yeah. So the strike has been going on for, I think, like weeks now, like
almost like
months. And there's no solution coming out yet.
What is your doctor friend doing?
He's on like perpetual just holiday. Yeah. I guess it's not a holiday for him. It's strike, and he's not getting paid.
He's not getting paid. No.
He put out his resignation, and the government or the hospital hasn't like signed it yet. But yeah.
Is he not worried? Like, what's gonna happen?
He's not worried, cause like imagine just laying off all the doctors in the nation. Like 99% of the doctors have put out their resignation right now. So if they just fire all of them, the whole medical system is just gonna actually collapse. So that's exactly what a strike is, you know. All the labor is going on strike. So, you know, but
I still think it's selfish. I'm sorry, David. I think it's.
I have no side here. Like, you know, I can't be on any side. But like, they have a point too. The government has a point too. But I do agree that you know, there should have been like a more smoother way of dealing with this thing, because like, you know, the actual patients that are
the patients and people who are sick and like with terminally ill with cancer, like they're actually the ones getting affected.
Yeah, they need care. So I think it would have been a little bit more responsible if the doctors made like a quota, at least like a minimum amount of people still reside, like still go to the hospital and like do their work and stuff. But yeah, apparently if you go on strike, you have to go on full strike. But
that's interesting though, because I mean, was your friend working at like a big hospital? Like
yeah.
Okay. I think it's different if you own a private practice. If it's your actually more people, those people are working.
So we're only talking about 전공의s here, so it's it's different. Like there's levels in doctors.
Yeah.
Like, so we're talking about like the professors or like up there. Like you actually have the, I don't know what you call it in English, but like after like you become like a actual doctor, you get another license, which is like a profession in that field. So those doctors are all on strike right now. So we still have like the nurses and.
So what is the top tier of doctor?
The 전공의s, like we're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a matter of national security, and the president is like really severely, you know, trying to negotiate and stuff, but it's not getting solved.
Oh wait, someone is saying Eugenia, the one that we just had, we didn't like. It says it's from Romania. It was the only sweet treat we had when we were young during communism time. Oh my god.
And you just said it tastes chemical.
I'm so sorry. They should have been a better snack if that was the only one you had. That's so sad. But speaking of like doctor and stuff, I have a 2-hour like it's a consultation to see if I can get LASIK, because not everyone can if you have like stigmatism or whatever. So they said even just like the eye checks and all the stuff they need to see with my eyes, that will take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm doing that tomorrow. And if my eyes are all good to go, then I can have LASIK, which is only like 15 minutes. But the actual like consultation and the various checks, that takes like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that tomorrow. I can't wait to wake up with 20/20 vision.
Okay.
Do you wear contacts?
No.
I
just live blind.
Yeah, I've been kind of living like that too, but I'm kind of sick of it now. And I'm like, in Korea, it's really like affordable. LASIK.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting it too.
Yeah, I get it.
I got
it's really worth it.
Like, you know, there are a lot of scary rumors about getting LASIK and stuff. You know, like people say like, why don't the eye doctors get it themselves? Why do they wear glasses? Why does the CEO of Samsung not get like LASIK?
Yeah.
They must know something, because all these rich and professional people don't get that surgery. And there are a lot of like documents that say like it's a very recent technology, so there aren't any specimen to prove like after 50 years or like 100 years 30 years, like what your eye's gonna be like.
But even people who got it LASIK done like 10 years ago, the technology compared to 10 years ago, compared to now, is already so much different and so much better.
Yeah. But
and I think like most of the people that I've talked to who had done, they're like, it was the best thing I've ever done in my life.
All my friends said that too. Like it was the best investment I could like go do it again.
Immediate improvement in your quality of life. So
I'm thinking about it too. And my friend actually said like, what's the point of, you know, getting it when you're old?
Yeah.
Get it when you're young.
When you're young and you're traveling, you don't have to deal with like being blind and like, having to wear glasses or contacts or whatever. How much is LASIK in Korea? It's around like $1,000.
I think 2,000.
2,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one I'm trying to get is Smile LASIK.
Smile LASIK.
Smile LASIK is the best.
It's the best one, yeah.
Like LASIK and LASIK, it's different.
What's the difference?
I'm not that, but like I know that they both take a long time and they both hurt as hell, and you need a very long curing period.
Yeah, recovery time.
But for Smile LASIK, it literally takes like 5 minutes, and you can see right after.
Yeah, I think like, a lot of my friends recently got Smile LASIK.
Yeah, like a laser just comes and that's it.
Yeah.
5 minutes, literally.
I can't wait. Yeah, I will let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna get LASIK, get Smile. Yeah, that's the cutting edge technology. And
a lot
apparently,
of my friends...
not a lot of what do you call them?
Eye doctors.
Eye doctors? Is it orthodology?
No, orthodontist is like for braces.
What's eye?
What is the eye doctor? What's the specific name
I
for
don't
eye
know.
doctor? What do you guys know?
A lot of those hospitals, some hospitals don't have those like machines for smile LASIK, so only like the really big ones can't afford that. And apparently they need to pay like a license fee for that machine to the mother company every year. Yeah, so it's a very high technology machine. Yeah.
So I am excited. Yeah. Cannot wait.
Optometrist. Who can even ophthalmologist? How can you even like remember that? No wonder I didn't know.
Ophthalmologist?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I at least I got the O right.
I just said eye doctor. Okay. Next question. This is kind of sad.
What?
Korea's food inflations are just third highest in OECD. Third highest. But it's crazy because so in February they announced on Sunday Korea ranks third among the 38 OECD members in terms of food and non-alcoholic beverage inflation, but Turkey is 71%. What is going on with Turkey?
Turkey has been in a very bad economic
extremely
crisis,
it's huge inflation in Turkey. That's terrible. 71% inflation, and Iceland with 7.52%. And Korea's is at 6.95. This marks the first time in over 2 years that Korea's food inflation has exceeded the OECD average since November 2021. The global increase in food prices began after Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, compounded by high energy prices and severe drought damage. So that's fun. Yeah, so you guys, like in Korea, like buying groceries, especially when compared to when I was living in the UK, is so expensive. Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy products, because a lot of it's just imported.
Yeah.
And it's just so expensive. I remember if I was just cooking in the UK, then I could get like carrots, potatoes, rice, milk for really effing cheap. Like way cheaper than in Korea. And I could buy fruit whenever I wanted. But honestly, buying fruit is like a luxury in Korea. It really feels like that.
And we go back to apples again. Oh my god, I should have bought an apple. Like this is overdue. Like
Why?
Because I talked about apple prices in Korea like a few weeks ago, and then we talked a whole hour about it, and people were like, buy an apple, and they actually sent me donations to buy an apple. So should I get an apple?
Next week, you have to buy the apple. I will
like
remind you.
like an apple, it's like a really trivial thing, you know. So I always forget.
Yeah.
But
do you eat fruit at home?
No.
Yeah, you
because
see?
it's expensive.
Yeah.
I only eat fruits at like where there's panchans, like they give you slices of fruit, and that's
I think it's also like it's like you have to remember to eat fruit. Like I remember as a mom, like when I was a kid, your mom would just like always like cut out fruit for you after meals, and it's just like take your vitamins. It's like you have to eat this for your vitamins. But as an adult, you're just like, oh, can't be bothered. Like
fruits are a luxury.
Yeah, it's
sure.
a luxury. And sometimes in Korea, like the department stores, you get like the serious premium luxury fruits, like shiny muscats or like super expensive pineapple or like really like mango and like this kind of thing. I mean, I love mango so much, so good.
Yeah, apples again, but like one pack here, like I think I see like 4 in one pack or something like that. 6. No, actually like 6. That's pretty cheap. 8 apples, and then it's like $8. Yeah, not bad.
Anna, are you single? What should I say?
I don't know.
Do you have PayPal?
Tuan, thank you for the 10. Pizza.
Nobody sending me PayPal. Guys, it's in the pinned comments.
Here's coupon money for the apple. Thank you. Okay, like I really should get an apple and just
next week you have to bring an apple.
sit it here for a week.
Do you remember that song Apple Pen? It was like a viral meme. As for the single question, let me just say, like, I'm very happy these days. I'm like smiling.
Good for you.
Good for me. Yeah. Oh.
What's the reason?
What's the reason? I have a crush. I have someone. He's very dreamy.
Okay. Wow, I'm very happy too because I have 394 people.
No, come to my stream.
No, come to my stream.
Come to my stream.
Wait, I have more people on my live stream than Anna's. I think this is the first. I don't know what's going on right now.
It's because you're not using your shitty webcam anymore. That's why.
Wow, she just went full. It's not. It's just because you're not using your shitty webcam anymore. Shitty. That English shitty accent.
You sound. That does not sound English.
Shitty. Do it again.
Shitty.
Shitty.
No,
Shitty webcam anymore.
Okay, try to speak in a British accent for the next.
Should I just speak in a British accent for the next shitty webcam?
Why does it sound like completely like?
What?
Well, you sound like completely like.
You sound completely like.
Okay, for the next 1 minute, you have to try this.
Okay, for the next 1 minute, you have to try this.
No, he's so bad at it.
No, he's so bad at it.
Say, can you please pass me the water bottle?
Can you please pass me the water bottle?
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
How good is David, guys? Write in the comments. Not very good. It's time for another snack.
Wow, 400 people watching. What's up, guys?
Why are they on your channel, guys?
Welcome. 400 people.
Okay, I might have to dance.
Press
to try
that like. Press that like. Yeah, you need to hold yourself out.
Okay, it's
See, people like these reactions.
David's British accent is cringe, and is David drunk?
I'm not drunk. I'm just a hoe. I might as well just change my channel name to David Ho. I always wanted like a unique name because my name's David and it's so
David
basic.
Kim.
David Kim.
Yes.
I know like 500 Davids and 500,000 Kims. So.
Oh look, it's called Happy Choco Cookies.
Happy Choco Cookies. Happy Choco Cookies.
Okay, let's try.
Okay, press the like, guys, please, and also paypal.me/Korean Pizza Club.
These are good. I like these.
I know, pronounce squirrel.
Squirrel.
That doesn't sound British.
Okay, should I do an American accent for the next 1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay. Then please send me PayPal.
Oh wow, you have wow.
Oh, but I'm entertaining, and I also spent a lot of money on furniture this month.
So?
Okay, say something and I will try to imitate an American accent.
Well, if you put me on the spot, it's hard. Just imitate me. Whatever I say, just, yeah, copycat. So is Anna just never going to dance, says Chris.
Because you're spending super chats on David's channel. If you're spending super chats on my channel...
Hey, that was due for last week. You got super chats.
I'm not gonna dance for David's channel.
No, you got super chats the week before, and then you were supposed to deliver last week.
You were supposed to deliver last week. How am I doing?
Wow, all the Americans, she's mocking you right now.
Why? What are they saying?
No. You're like, keep on going with your American accent.
I mean, I can do like the Valley Girl, like, oh my god. like the Kim
Are you
Kardashian.
Gollum?
The vocal fry. So like,
what does your attitude change to?
You have to change your attitude because like you can't speak like you have to kind of speak slightly more dumbed down.
Wow, she's calling you dumb, Americans. Come on over to my channel, PayPal. Oh yes. Oh no, that's Tuan. Okay, anyways.
I literally can't. Like I just feel I even people when they first meet me and they like, oh my god, British accent, you sound so like posh, and it's just literally I do think when you like hear British actors speak and then sometimes when you hear American actors speak, obviously they're both like very intelligent, very talented people, but sometimes it's just like the British actors, they have this edge. It's like they sound just so, you know.
Yeah.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
She called us dumb now. This is gonna get viral. British Korean girl says Americans are dumb. M, thank you for the super chat. Pizza. David and Anna, please say this in a southern accent. Hey y'all, I'm eating some real good snacks right now. Try that.
What?
Hey y'all, I'm eating some real good snacks right now.
Hey y'all, I'm eating some real good snacks right now. You do it! You do it! You do it then!
Anna is a crazy.
You try the exact same thing.
Hey y'all, I'm eating some real good snacks right now. That's pretty good,
You're
ain't
just
it?
as bad as me.
This is a real original cowboy accent in the wild, wild west. I need to get my cattle and my horses and go fetch some. I need to go dig some gold.
Go dig some.
Go dig some gold. Go get myself some gold out there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I got a PayPal. Thank you. Who is it from? Shelburne Price. Thank you. From the Bronx. The Bronx. Do you know this? I saw this a lot on TikTok, but like, do you know Jennifer Lopez? You're not in that. You don't know anything. But she's always has this thing like, because she's hella rich. She lives in like Beverly Hills. Like she's been a famous person since like, I don't know, like 20, 30 years ago. So she always has this thing. Her thing is like, I grew up like in the Bronx. Like I just like running up and down the block. Like she always like tries to make it sound like she grew up really hard and like suffering, but she really didn't. It's like she was quite privileged. But she has, it's like, I'm still Jenny from the block and like all this thing. So the Bronx, I saw loads of TikToks of people being like, I'm fed up with Jennifer Lopez and all this. And thank you, David Carlson. Furniture Fund help. I shall dance.
That's your dance? Wow. No, that's what you get
music.
for $10? You want to see what I give you for $10? Shoot.
Thank you, Patrick, for the $10. Anna, can you say in a sincere American accent to David?
Ross sent me $25.
Wait.
What?
Would you love me if I was a worm? David, my husband. Would you love me?
What is this?
If I was a worm?
So what am I supposed to do?
What to tell me? Would you love me if I was a worm?
No. I would squash you. You little worm. Wait, I just got 25 on PayPal from Ross Pizza. Thank you.
What did he say?
Never do a southern accent again, please. Hey, but majority of the people in the chat were like, that's pretty good. And like, David's better, yes.
Try a Jamaican accent. No, I could never. I can't.
I'm gonna get called racist.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be called racist.
Setting us up.
Like it's like, you know, try to do an Indian accent and you sound like Apu from The Simpsons. That's racist.
It's setting you up.
Yeah, no. Anna uses hella like she's an SF native. Do you know why? It's because I hang out with Subini and she says hella all the time. Like,
hella.
That's hella good.
She's hella MZ.
Yeah.
Trying to imitate Subini.
But that's easy. Like, Anna, let's go. Like, I'm so hungry. That's so 피곤해. Like, 우리 햄버거 먹으러 가자. 진짜, she speaks like that. I love her.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, I love her. She's always a fun time.
I always think your accent is really cute. Yeah. It's a very cute way of talking.
Try Liverpool accent.
What is the Liverpool?
It's really hard to do. I know what it is, but I don't think I can imitate it. I can do like, I remember I had a matron at boarding school. She was like looking after us when we had like sick, and she would give us like lemon drops and like this. Like, you all right, love?
You're right, love.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Would you like a cup of tea?
You sound like almost Indian or something when you.
Wow, racist.
You sound like.
Well, Indians were technically colonized by British people,
That's true.
So they might have a resemblance.
Try a Boston. I actually love the New York accent. Like, you know, the
Italian mafia.
Yeah, it's slightly like
The Godfather.
Hey, fuck you. The New Yorkers are like.
The only thing you can think of is fuck you.
The New Yorkers are savage, you know, they don't hold back. They're not as like nice and like performative as like.
Hey, give me a slice of pizza. No, that's not it.
No, but I do really like the New York accent. Yeah, they're fun.
But actual New Yorkers don't use that, you know, like it's like the Italian mob family descendants that don't. Yeah.
But I think it's so unique.
What the hell? What the hell? I always like the Peaky Blinders accent.
Yes, Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
He's so hot.
And the Oppenheimer guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
So good. Anna, can you be a Valley girl and say, "Don't you know I'm a savage"?
That's Espa.
That's Espa. That's what she asked me to say. But like when I first heard that song in the Espa song, I was just like, oh, this is so cringe. Like, please don't do that again. But
what do you think of Eyelet's intro? There's like a weird, like...
I mean, with K-pop, there's so much like cringy stuff, honestly. So many cringy
What do you think
stuff.
of Super Ikulim?
Super Ikulim.
That's cringy as hell.
What? California David Golden State. What is this?
Yeah, that's my little magnet I got from California, I think. No, it was a gift from a subscriber. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's do the... No, should we do this then? While we're on the topic of this? Okay.
Try to speak in Korean accent.
근데 I'm not very good at this. Like, you have to put at the end of every English
Wow,
word.
racist.
진짜로.
Go.
어떡하지?
Try to do it.
My loneliness is killing
Wow,
me.
racist. Wow,
I
racist.
must confess, I still
Okay,
believe.
now
still
those 4B people are gonna come at you now by like, this girl is racist towards her own country.
That's how a Korean person sings Britney Spears song.
Wow, she's so racist.
But it's so true. That was not my original idea, but that was like a TikTok that I saw that I found hilarious.
Wow.
My loneliness is killing me.
Wow.
And I must confess, I still believe her.
She's having so much fun being racist.
So fun.
Wow.
It's so true though. It's so true.
Let me filter myself again. I'm not associated with this person. And I think we should change seats. Like, I was monitoring last week's live stream and you were saying all this racist and weird shit. And then
Racist?
No. Anyways, like controversial shit. And then I was like, yeah, I hope I'm not getting hurled into any kind of like shitstorm. And then I see the clip, and then right above your head, there's a Korean Pizza Club social media, like whatever. So wherever you get clipped, you're representing the Korean Pizza Club. And I'm like, no, we should change seats. Yeah. But you got a PayPal, by the way.
I still believe her.
Wow, stop being racist towards your own race.
I can be racist towards my own kind because like it's fine, like because we're our own.
Wow.
But you can do the Korean English accent really well. You do it.
Yeah.
You try it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't want to be racist towards my own country, so I'm not gonna do it.
But so literally, this is like obviously like the BTS. I'm an army, so obviously don't cancel me, y'all. But sometimes the BTS boys. They speak with this sound at the every end of English sentence, apart from Namjoon. It's true. Sometimes I like when I hear like an interview of J-Hope, it's just like, oh, they do the my loneliness. 이것처럼. I am a BTS army. I am allowed to just like call them out when it's true. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, okay, my paper. But I love Britney Spears as well. She only has bops.
That was random.
That was random, but Britney Spears, she's an icon. Cityborn Kella, you still owe us a dance, Anna. Hey. I need music. where? 진짜. If you send me more, I will do more.
Don't send her more, please. It's my request.
Oh, when trying to say beach, I also remember we did a Naked Soul live and then Bella. Yeah, a lot of Korean people can't pronounce beach. They say like bitch. Bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Cock is. Yeah.
Would you like some cock?
Yeah.
So speaking a Korean accent.
What?
Say something in a Korean accent.
I'll read a comment. How is Big Bang doing in Korea? I just saw Big Bang TOP. He's hot as hell. Straight up Riz.
Exactly, Raylan. I hate Snaku.
Wow, stop being racist.
I can be racist towards my own because it's fine. It's funny. Love B and Coke, yeah. Would you like some diet cock?
Please give me cock. Please give me one cock. I like cock.
Anyway, that was a hilarious tangent.
Yeah, where did we even... Yeah, I don't know. I think it was from a super chat. Yeah,
I don't know.
See,
how
this
we
is
got
the
here.
effect of super chats. More super chats so you can have entertaining streams.
Entertainment for
Yeah,
y'all.
it's worth the $5 for sure.
Okay, next story.
Next story.
So this was controversial.
Oh, okay. We need to be careful. On
Yeah,
this
David
one.
told me before the stream that we have to tread carefully on this.
Yes.
So everything's allegedly and like we're just reporting the news. So
Yeah.
this
This is from the Chosun Daily.
Yeah,
and
exactly. This
a
is
lot
his
of
news.
other media outlets.
Yeah.
His face is already out there.
Yeah.
And we're just.
But I had no idea who this was. He has a lot of followers. So South Korean Muslim YouTuber sparked controversy when he leaked plans to buy a plot of land in Incheon to build a mosque. However, the plan was scrapped after the land purchase and sale contract was cancelled. So his name is Daoud Kim. Did you know him before?
Yes.
Oh, you knew of him. Mm-hmm. He has 5.52 million subscribers on YouTube. What? I have never heard of him before. Agreed to cancel the land contract when the owner without receiving any compensation for the down payment. He decided to terminate. So basically, he announced on his YouTube that he has signed this contract for this mosque construction. Is intending to establish a prayer center for missions and an Islamic podcast studio. But then when the news broke, there was a lot of people who were disagreeing and saying like, no, this cannot happen. Well, also because I think Korean people just don't. Do they like not like?
There's Islamophobia.
Yeah, there's
definitely.
Islamophobia. Yeah, they're just worried that once that community like exists on their hood, that it's gonna. Yeah, they're just very Islamophobic. So but also there was backlash against him. This is all allegedly, okay? Because he's like trying to like go after people for defamation, but like everything is allegedly, nothing confirmed. We have to just clarify this. His previous sexual offenses resurfaced. In 2019, he faced accusations of attempting to assault a foreign woman sexually. In a video statement, he explained that the court considered mitigating factors, including his apology and the woman's request for no punishment, and he was granted deferred prosecution. But he basically said that it was true, it happened. So despite the presence of approximately 200 mosques in South Korea, there have been instances of opposition to mosque construction. For example, Muslim international students from Gyeongbuk National University in Daegu endeavored to construct a sizable mosque in Taeyongdong. However, its completion has faced a 4-year delay owing to vigorous protests from residents. What do you think about this?
I think there are a lot of layers. First of all, it's kind of unfortunate that Korean people are collectively trying to, ward off any kind of Islam-related stuff in Korea. It's like a free country. We have the freedom of religion. We have a lot of, cults too. Like, I'm not comparing...
So many.
I'm not comparing Islam to cults, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying we have so many branches of religion and like weird stuff here.
Yeah.
Like, Islam is one of the biggest... religions in the world. We have Christianity, we have Buddhism, like why not Islam? So I think
he used to be Christian, but he converted him to Islam.
yeah, so I just think it's kind of double standard for Korean people to discriminate against Islam. And like the like what do you call it? The dominant narrative for like why people like are reluctant against like the Muslim community in Islam is like, all the refugee stuff happening in Europe and like a lot of people have that narrative once Islam people, Muslims, come to like another country, they practice their religions and stuff, but because religion is over the law technically for them,
Yes.
like they like slowly try to, whatever, like assimilate, like it's not assimilate, but like, practice their religion without like, what do you call it? Abiding by the law or something like that.
Yeah,
So
religion is usually above, like churches and stuff like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So that's like a big concern. I know that's all false. I know there's like a lot of like nice people out there, and of course there's like the narrative of terrorists, and whatever that kind of stuff, the stupid stuff. But like all that, like just combined, people are just
And I think people are worried that it's gonna drop the price of the houses in that neighborhood.
yeah, that too, and also the fact that the Muslim population is like increasing super high, like in every country. Korean people are kind of worried that like the population might exceed or like increase rapidly in Korea. So there's a lot of that mixed up over there. Yeah, a lot of people just go by that narrative. But so I think that part should be criticized. But for this particular individual, this person, so I did not know about him a lot, but I did see his past articles about like the alleged, sexual offense and stuff. And personally, I knew some people that had interactions with him. Okay. Women. Okay. And the things I heard were not that positive. I will not disclose any of that.
I need to go look him up on YouTube.
I've heard a lot of stuff from people spotting him in like party areas, like allegedly drinking and partying.
Everything's allegedly. This is not even coming from my own mouth. Like this is all what I've heard and on the internet as well. So I have nothing against him. I don't know this dude, right? It's already like publicized on the articles, right? So I'm not saying anything new. And then people are like, because like he has good views. I mean, he has a lot of subscribers.
Yeah. People are like, he claimed he got like forgiven from Allah after like he like repented or like that kind of stuff. So and I was surprised because actually in the comments people are like, yeah, Allah is a forgiving God, even if you have past crimes and sins, if you truly repent. I guess that's the case for Christianity too.
Yeah, but there's nothing in Christianity.
Yeah, too. But like it's a weird dynamic between a YouTuber, because like a YouTuber is a publicized figure. It's really hard to like forgive someone who has a alleged crime or like a thing going on. Like,
what was he accused of?
Like sexual stuff. Yeah. Anyways, like I thought that was very interesting, and for this case, what brought me to this my attention is actually my Muslim friends. Okay. Miso. Miso. Yeah, Miso is Muslim, and there's another Muslim influencer in Korea. She's like a mutual, like one bridge across person, and I saw their stories.
What did they say?
And they posted. They were very like skeptical about like this campaign he was doing of building a masjid or a mosque. And the critical point was, why are you crowdfunding and fundraising with your personal account, your personal bank account? Because if you are fundraising for a project like this, you must have like a public account which is transparent, either on a platform or through an official Islam or Muslim mosque, existing mosque. There's like a big one. There's like a big one in Itaewon, and there's also like a Korean Islam foundation or community or something like that. You should go through those rightful organizations to do like a fundraiser. Not
everything should be transparent.
Yeah, not just put up your personal bank account. Nobody knows what you're using these monies for. Like this document doesn't prove anything. Like blah blah blah. So I saw those two people kind of like questioning him, and then I saw a lot of people in the comments saying, "Yeah, don't like that kind of stuff." So
okay, wait. I just found the article. Okay, like. This is literally what was reported, so it's not me accusing him of anything, but whatever. So this was, he posted, there was a rape accusation on Monday through a TikTok video posted by a foreign woman claiming he attempted to sexually assault her. In the video, he is shown putting on his underwear and trousers at the bottom of a set of stairs in the woman's home while she can be heard crying. Kim tried to rape me on the day I arrived to Korea. I wanted to gather more evidence, but he blocked me on social media. He is deceiving millions of followers. This was in 2020, and so he said he reached a settlement with her. She, the victim, invited me into her house. I don't remember clearly what happened as I was drunk. I apologized to her several days later. That's always the excuse. I was drunk.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but there are alleged stuff like that on the internet already. I guess he's not like the most reputably positive person, and a lot of the Muslim community here is not like actually supporting him, but nevertheless he has a big following, and if his like intents are actually true and he truly like repented and whatever, then like go for it, I guess. But then like the whole deal is now off, so like
it's not happening.
People are now asking what happens to the money that's already sent.
Oh, did it reach the crowdfunding amount? So
there was no crowdfunding goal or anything. He just put up
it was literally donations.
His bank account and like donations.
So people just gave it for kind of nothing.
I guess.
For him, I guess.
I don't know. Like maybe he's gonna return it or whatever. But like
Wowza.
People are like, yeah, since this deal is a no-go, like what happens to that money,
Yeah.
like, or whatever. People are like, report him to the NTS, like the tax service or something. So yeah.
Okay, anyway, bad. Okay, shall we do the drama hype?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the biggest news you've all been waiting for. Before we do can we all like the live stream right now?
Oh wait,
That would help.
let's do the Okay, let's leave it. Let's do that later.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the hype one. Yeah.
Hyve. So what the whole kerfuffle is about? Basically, so Hyve CEO is Pang Tweedinim. He earns he earns the company that BTS is in, and they have subsidiary labels within Hyve. So Adore is NewJeans label, and this lady MinHeeJin, she used to work at SM. She was a huge person at SM. She did Shiny FX, like she was a huge visual artist director. She's very good at her job, and she was in charge of NewJeans, the whole concept, the songs, everything. And now NewJeans is like a really super success in Korea, so she definitely knows what she's doing. And basically news came out from Hyve a few days ago, and they basically said they accused of Adore, and so basically Hyve earns 80% of Adore. So it's basically still basically almost all Hyves, but MinHeeJin and like 2 other executives, they earn 20%. So they earn the rest. But Hyve basically released an article a few days ago saying that they are trying to overtake Hyve. They're trying to be independent and steal NewJeans from under them. That was the accusation. They were found to have leaked key information acquired for the purpose of taking over management, and leaked personal business and personal secrets to other people. They even tried to coerce like NewJeans' parents to be like, hey, like let's try to leave Hyve, let's try to form our own, like let's be independent from them. They also went to investment advisors, private equity funds, and venture capitalists to look for investments. And in this, and they also, apparently this was an accusation that Hyve made. They tried to like tarnish the reputations of other Hyve artist labels, like have a viral like negative impact on the other Hyve artists. And also personal info of NewJeans members was also leaked, like portraits and their health conditions before their debut. So Hyve found out about this. They conducted an audit, and they found out that all of this was going on under the table. They're like trying to get investors, trying to leave Hyve. And then MinHeeJin, and now they're trying to get MinHeeJin fired from Adore. They want her to leave. But MinHeeJin came back with an article saying, no, this is literally all like media play. He's trying to ruin my reputation. Basically, the whole issue of this conflict is because when B-Lift is another label.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, B-Lift. Yeah.
B-Lift is like, they are another label that have produced Eyelet. Eyelet is like the new girl group with the song, like, that song that's like on #1. And her issue is, we have to, as Hyve, we have to protect our own artists, but like Eyelet is completely copying NewJeans' concept, makeup, dance, songs, the whole vibe. They're copying everything identically. The album concepts, everything. So she's like, I wanted to protect my artist, my label, and I brought this up issue with Pang, and like none of them, they've just been all ignoring me. They just want me to go away. Hence why they're putting out this article saying like, we need to just get her fired, and so she can't complain about Eyelet and this NewJeans stuff anymore. So what do you think? Who's in the right?
Well, we don't have that much information other than their both claims. So for now,
okay, wait. So this is NewJeans when they first debuted, and this is Eyelet in their new stages. And the song is like very like sweet, innocent, girly. Like it is kind of NewJeans vibe.
Mm-hmm. I've seen comparisons of NewJeans and Eyelet, and they do have a lot of similarities.
There are, yeah.
Yeah, choreography, styling, and music.
And the same number of girls, no?
And the music style, everything.
Yeah.
The same number of girls, their black long hair, and all that kind of stuff.
Very just like, yeah.
Yeah, so I do get why people are saying like it's kind of like a imitation. But I saw like this interesting. I saw K netizens react on this, so I'm not knowledgeable enough to take sides. But I did
What did they say?
screen cap some interesting responses.
A lot of them are hating on MinHeeJin as well, no?
Yeah, so they're saying, okay, let's assume Hybe was trying to copy NewJeans with Eyelet, but how does that justify trying to take over Adore? Like, how does business management, like, you know, connect to plagiarism? You know, like that doesn't make sense. So the focus here is about about like money and like the shares and like her trying to get authority, independence, and that's actually like an act of like a hostile act towards Hyve, which should be dealt with the companies in the company's perspective. That is that, and copying MinHeeJin's is another issue. Like it's independent. So what she's trying to do is like mix the frame and get the support from the fandom.
I see.
And like trying to do like PR. So we don't know whose side is like actually right. Like we can maybe assume like, you know, she brought up the plagiarism issue to Hyve first, and then Hyve said like something hostile towards her, and then she got pissed, and then she maybe allegedly tried to go independent after hearing that. So we don't know which one occurred first or whatever, but like I do agree that those two are different facts, and maybe, we need to isolate them.
Because no matter what happened with the plagiarism, the fact that you sign a contract when you go into business with people, and like for you to suddenly pull out and just be like, hey, like I'm basically like I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna steal the artist from under you. That is kind of like bad business practice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's not what you signed up for. That's not what they expected of you. And to go into private investors and like equity firms and like that is kind of like a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. Like and then like amidst of everything, like. Aside from Pang and MinHeeJin having that conflict, a lot of people are just disappointed in Hyve in general. They're just saying like Hyve is becoming like a Chinese factory. They're like
too many
pumping out copy paste idols now, like without any kind of differentiation. Like
I'm really surprised that they made a new girl group so soon after. They have LeSeraphim and NewJeans and now a new girl group. I think it's like time for another boy group maybe. But like a new girl group, like so soon after NewJeans, I think that is a bit strange.
Yeah, I mean, K-pop itself already has that factory label.
It is a factory.
Yeah, but Hyve is now a conglomerate, which is like a super factory.
Yeah.
So they're putting out idol group after idol group. They have Belive, Pledis, Source Music, Adore, Hyve, Big Hit Music, everything. And if one of these labels put out like one boy group, one girl group per year, that's already 10. So it's gonna be looked at like a factory.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not gonna be seen in a good light. Oh, there's LeSeraphim too. So
and people are saying, comparing it to the 50-50.
50-50 what?
You know, the girls that 50-50 they were like trying
to
that stuff.
Yeah.
Hyve and the fat man are so shady.
Yeah, and then like people are saying like then there's the hardcore BTS stands or like the Hype, you know, the original fans. And they're like, MinHeeJin is an ungrateful person because even though she made like a conceptual success and big hit with NewJeans, where did all that money come from?
Without the support of Hype, it wouldn't have been possible.
Without BTS and without Hype, it wouldn't have come there. So it was a fair deal. And now that she's trying to take full credit for that and trying to like get independent, that's like, you know, going behind their back and stuff like that. So all this is alleged, but there are like a lot of perspectives flying here and there. So
Hype still owns 80% of Adore, so it's mostly theirs, but like she owns, her and the other executives own 20%. And I read the fact that the one of the executives at Adore, they used to work at Hyve and they used to know all the secrets and the business deals. They learned from the best, and then they moved to Adore. And so it's like, okay, she has the best team working for her. So
I mean, I can see why she's pissed. Like, she has a point.
She does have a point.
Because like from what I remember, when she was becoming the CEO of Adore, I remember she focused the most. She put an emphasis that she must have full authority, full autonomy,
creative vision,
creative freedom, and all of that. With Adore, she doesn't want any exterior pressure.
That's why she left SM. She wanted full, absolute creative control.
Exactly. So I guess she was getting that for a while, but then they started allegedly copying it. So that's like, you know, you have your creative freedom. We'll just like take whatever you're good at and then make our own version.
I would be pissed too.
Yeah, I would be pissed too. So I get both sides. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but The interesting thing is, after this news hit, I was monitoring the stock market, and Hyve
They
plummeted.
dropped.
It's
Yeah,
like,
because if she leaves, then it's a huge loss because she is very good at her job. And like New Jeans is meant to, like, all their activities will have to go on hold for the rest of the year. If this, but I feel bad for the girls. They haven't done anything wrong. It's just they're caught in the middle.
New Jeans is such a successful group.
Yeah,
and to
they
like
work
just
hard.
kind of like they had so much tailwind, and like they had so much like propulsion right now.
They'll be fine, I think. They'll be fine.
But
I
if
think
they take a hit
probably
on this,
most likely.
But honestly, if MinHeeJin steps down as from director of Adore, and maybe she gets replaced, I don't think New Jeans is gonna be the same as before.
Yeah, because she is very good at her conceptualizing.
Yeah, they took a lot of like revolutionary or like new, fresh takes.
And she has really good taste in the songs. Like, she picks.
And like whatever they endorse and all those brands, they're super like hip and stuff. So yeah, so Hyve went down 8% yesterday. Right now, I think it's still going down.
Do you have Hype stock? You don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
I have a worse stock than YG. I have YG. So today it's down 4.2%. So from yesterday, it's plummeted 12% already.
Wow.
And considering their market cap, that's like millions of dollars. Yeah, even more than millions, I think.
Yeah.
But okay, let's read some super chats. I got a lot of super chats. Voltaire, thank you. Pizza. I think this hate towards Hyve is wild. Did we forget about the Run Next show Eyelet had to debut? Plus, there's news that MinHeeJin has been spreading falsehoods about Hyve artists. Yeah, I don't know.
That's all alleged.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for like the public, stuff to come out.
I also saw some of the encore stages of Eyelet. People saying that it was very bad.
They're literally kids too.
Like, are they younger than Eugene's?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They're literally kids then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to Yemen that entered Jeju? Yemenis that entered Jeju. I think we're going back to the Muslim
story.
I did not follow that story, but there was a lot of backlash on that too. But now it's kind of quiet. I think there's not much issue, but maybe there is something going on. I don't know, honestly. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat, and let's see.
She needs to be fired and blacklisted.
Who, MinHeeJin?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know whose side to take on, but like we need to know the context and more information to judge.
Oh, their average age is older than Eugene's. Someone says Eyelet.
Really? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought they were way younger.
They are so young, and then they had them get veneers. I see that thing a lot. A lot of K-pop stars get veneers, but not always for the better. You know how Nayeon from Twice, she had like that bunny teeth that she was known for. It was like really cute. Now she has like replacement with veneers, and people are saying, "Oh, like
what's veneers?"
Laminated.
Ah, okay.
A lot of people lose their charm. Sometimes the teeth are too white and too big. It looks too fake for their face. Like not all veneers look good. I agree. Yeah, it needs to look really natural and like actual human teeth. But.
And yeah, since we're covering this MinHeeJin and Hyve news, I got 462 people watching right now.
Where are they all coming from?
Welcome y'all. We do this live stream every 10 a.m.
Come
KST,
to my
Tuesday,
channel,
Tuesday 10 a.m. KST. Become a regular on this live stream. You can chat, you can talk with me. We do K-pop news, we do Korean social news. 466, yes.
Where are they all coming from?
Yes. Like, I think it's because my title is Hyve versus MinHeeJin.
It's better keywords.
Yeah, so Hyve versus MinHeeJin. We're covering that right
what
now.
What happened to my stream?
Would appreciate any super chats. Something happened to you?
My battery maybe died.
It's still charging.
My camera battery. Okay, 1 second.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on in the inside, but they're probably gonna go through like board meetings or maybe even legal stuff like suing or whatever. But it's definitely not going to benefit the ecosystem of K-pop because it's kind of unfortunate. Eyelet was doing so well right now, and maybe this could be like more noise marketing at the end. Eyelet's right now on top of like the Billboard global charts. I think their challenge is going so viral on TikTok. I've seen like males doing the Eyelet challenge. That's why I know this choreographer too, like the whatever, the dance. Did you see the dance?
No.
So yeah, Danny, you can dance. My name is David. Yeah, my name is David. I welcome you if you're from DKDKTV. Yeah, but I just hope New Jeans comes out unscathed. Yeah, exactly.
Unscathed.
Unscathed. Thank you. So she has been speaking to New Jeans' parents and other trainees' parents. That's going to affect the company as a whole. She needs to go. Voltaire is very harsh, like very solid on her stance. Yeah. I need to do more digging on this subject too, but for now, we don't know who to believe because, you know, there's also a power dynamic in this one too, because Hive is like Hybe. And MinHeeJin's like an individual and a CEO of a label, but we don't know the full story, so I'm not taking sides yet. I think this news is going to be followed up throughout the whole week and also like next week. It's gonna get dirty, it's gonna get rough, bumpy for a while.
How much does she earn as CEO of Adore, do you think?
She earn? Like in salary?
What is her salary?
I have no idea.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Well, if she has 10% shares of the company, and she maybe gets dividends from the company, it's going to be significant. She'll probably have her salary and the dividends and all that stuff and incentives.
Is she married or single? I need to look this up.
Well, considering her age, it's plausible that she's married.
Well, a lot of like I said, you know, a lot of successful women, and when you're in that kind of position, a lot of them are actually single. Yeah.
Michelle, thank you for the $5 pizza. Love the lives. Anna and David. David, please dance eyelid magnetic. Yeah, I'll try to practice it. I know like this part. That's the only thing I know.
She is 42, born in 1979. Yeah, she burnt out from SM. Yeah, because she just built up her career. She's currently not married. Like
she's not married, really?
Yeah. Seriously, it's really hard for a successful CEO position if you're a female to have a husband. Really. You have to give up your career.
Well, yeah. At least she's like a very super successful CEO in the industry, and she made like a huge impact on K-pop. We can't deny that, right? So people are requesting to learn this. Do you want to try?
What?
People are requesting to learn the eyelid challenge.
What's this? I don't know.
This is, you should do this on like, you do short form, so you should do this. Like everyone's doing this nowadays. What's this? You super and
Man, seriously, if you look at it from afar, it looks like New Jeans because it's the same number of girls and it's this black hair concept. Yeah, it does look like New Jeans. Okay. No, we don't want to get copyright.
Bat. Is this silent? Yeah, it is silent.
Those were gang signs, bruh. Gang signs.
Well, they're literally doing that.
Okay, so anyway, we'll...
What? Well, I'm literally following.
David's having too much fun.
Somebody put up a video that they look like Naruto signs, like, you know.
Nambola, I don't know Naruto.
Okay.
What time do you have to go?
I have to go at like 12.
12,
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, sites like All K-pop Koreabil will have a field day with this. Pancho was taken down today. What? Panchoa. It's like a community.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I hope we don't get sued by Hybe or MinHeeJin. Well, because this
Nobody
is like...
cares about us.
I hope that is the case. But like right now, actually 536 people are watching.
Wow, they all left mine to go to yours.
Like my video, guys.
Come back.
PayPal's, super chats.
Come back to mine.
I'll do that eyelid thing. Yeah.
The song is very catchy. It is catchy. It's all that matters is like how good the songs are. I really think so in K-pop. Like it doesn't matter if like they have the best vocalists, the whatnots, but it's just literally if the song is a bop, people will follow the artists. Yeah, they will.
MinHeeJin earns over 400k USD. 400k. That's not too bad.
That's good.
But that's like lower than what I expected.
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick, for the $5. Why is David signing racial slurs?
What?
Singing racial slurs?
Signing racial
Is
slurs?
this a racial slur?
I have no idea. I just followed Eyelet.
Isn't this aloha? This is an aloha sign
I don't know.
in Hawaii. Apparently-
Isn't this like the rock sign?
Yeah, but aloha is this, like a thumbs up
Okay.
like this. I saw an article that it was like Hawaii really doesn't want any more tourists anymore. They're sick of like the local residents are just like
Oh,
sick
really?
of everyone coming and like
Oh my
ruining the
God.
land.
Uh-oh.
Sacred land.
Anna needs to dance.
Well, come on my channel because everyone went to David's channel. If you come on my channel, then I will.
Yo, you didn't deliver last time. That's why you lack credibility. You need to actually dance.
No, they need to come to mine.
Okay, let's do the Samsung story and end
Okay.
it. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll try to follow up on what happens with Hyve soon. And yeah, this is our last story probably. So Samsung's decision: a 6-day work week for executives amidst crisis. Samsung Group's recent decision to implement a 6-day work week for executives across its key tech affiliates has sparked debate amidst amounting business uncertainties. While the move aims to address challenges facing the conglomerate, including geopolitical tensions and labor demands, critics view it as outdated and potentially detrimental to morale. So Samsung is literally on like a downfall right now.
The stocks and the company.
The
itself.
stocks, the company itself. So if you know about Samsung's history, Samsung used to be like agricultural. You know, they used to sell like, what do you call it, like rice and stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's the first founder, and then they went into like all sorts of different stuff in Korea. But the big quantum jump was when Lee Gun-hee stated like, you know, let's renovate the whole company and let's invest in semiconductors, and that was like the boost.
Yeah,
of-
and then they went into tech and
yeah.
everything.
Now the Galaxy and like
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like, because they invested in semiconductors early, they became Samsung of right now. But right now we're moving into the AI era.
AI
So
space.
there's like open AI, there's like
Yeah.
Microsoft and
Yeah.
like Nvidia and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
They're falling behind.
Samsung is falling behind because they did not prepare this. So there are different type of semiconductors, and apparently for AI, there's like a more essential semiconductor called HBMs or whatever. I'm not into that technical stuff, but because Samsung did not make like the infrastructure factories for that, they're falling behind. And actually SK Hynix, which is another semiconductor brand, they're like actually leveling to the top.
Yeah.
They're paired with Nvidia. So Samsung's taking a huge loss. You know, I think the Galaxy phones are selling still well, but the Apple
No,
market,
it's not. It can't be iPhones. Yeah.
well, still globally, it has a big dominance.
Yeah,
but
it
like
does.
Apple is kind of, you know, gaining more dominance in the market. So Samsung's pretty much like in a very plateaued, you know, area, and their like earnings have been, you know, not so good for a while. So they've kind of felt like a threat, and they're now implementing this
6-day work week for
6-day
executives.
executives.
Whereas most people in like, you know, California, they're like, oh, we're going to implement 4-day work week.
Yeah, so this is going totally
backwards, yeah.
backwards, and the blind communities, like the actual
They're
employees,
complaining. Yeah.
they're like, what do you think in a society like Korea, which is very hierarchical, if you implement 6-day work week for executives,
executives.
what do you think will happen to the employees?
They will 7-day work week.
Like, even if it's not on paper, the executives, they don't know what to do by themselves. So
Yeah, they're not going to just come into work on a Saturday and be like, I'm going to work by myself.
they'll order people, they'll
Yeah.
request things to people like down the chain,
Oh
and
my
people
God,
are like,
that is quite bad.
yeah, so people are really frightened about this. And Samsung's strategy team fail, says Sumita. Yeah, we don't know, but we have a saying in Korea saying like, if Samsung fails, Korea fails.
Yeah, like if someone goes down, the whole Korean economy goes down.
Yeah, because they have so much like
Power over Korea.
power industries. People, I saw a very funny like post or like reels saying like, I went to Korea and I was surprised like Samsung has apartments, Samsung sells like steel, metal,
They sell everything.
phones, they sell cars,
Yeah.
they sell like all that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
they even sell like, you know, insurance and
Do you guys own Samsung like house appliances or TVs?
yeah, everything,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, that trickled
Maddie
down.
Hunt, thank you for the $5. Anna, go ahead and bust a move.
What's bust a move?
Do a dance. Okay, show me
bust a
how to
move.
do the eyelet dance.
I'll
I'll find it too.
yeah.
Eyelet.
Eyelet dance. Without
The
the
shorts. Without the music, without the music. There's so much hand action.
Oh, there's my filtering move there too. Ooh, 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 ooh.
It's quite hard.
People usually do like the first 15
Yeah,
seconds.
it's not. They don't do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, I wasn't sharing my screen.
So
Sorry.
this part, they do this part the most.
You literally look like you're doing gang signs.
That's what they're doing.
No, but this is not how. Like I do like club dance. Like when I go out with Subini.
Okay, you're all words.
This is like Korean.
You are all words. You need to show it to prove yourself.
I need music. I can't just dance
David
blind.
and Anna, you guys must dance. I danced a lot today, guys. Like, to be fair, it's her turn.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
Thank you,
this.
pizza.
Da, 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 ikili, da, 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 da. I'm sorry, guys. This is not my usual. I usually just grind at the club. This is not my. This is not my kind of music to dance to. Is this the song playing? No. Okay, good. It's not playing.
It's a group called Eyelet. They're the group in dispute with the current MinHeeJins, New Jeans.
Okay, like, is there a way we can play music without getting?
No.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Well, there's copyright-free music. Do you want a club music?
No, it needs to be like hip hoppy, R&B.
Hip hop. Hip hop. Club mix. Copyright-free.
I want to buy a Samsung laptop. I have lots of Samsung TV, phones, washer and dryer, refrigerator. Refrigerators are really good. Samsung refrigerators.
Okay, here's a hip hop beat for you.
This is too R&B.
Too R&B? Okay.
Too slow.
Anna's picky.
No, I need like Cardi, like Megan Thee Stallion. Anna confessional. I just grind at the club. Is this royalty free?
I don't know.
하지마.
Okay, okay. Why isn't there any like...
Because yeah, all the good music has royalties. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe next time. Can we bring Supini next time? Because she needs my, she is my going out friend.
Okay.
And we go out and we'll always like, we'll dance together.
Okay. Okay.
Unsubscribe, Spliff 88 because I'm not
you need
dancing.
to deliver. Dance like me.
This is not dancing. I'm sorry.
It's entertainment. Oh, PayPal? Oh no. PayPal.me/Korean Pizza Club if you appreciated today's live stream. 472 people of you. I expect a little bit of gratitude. Yeah, for lunch. Thank you. Thank you.
Join next week, as usual.
And are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done for today?
Yeah.
Is there any super chat I didn't read? I think I missed one from Rachel. Yes. Would you love me if I was a piece of pizza or apple? Pizza, yes. Apple, no. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah. That's about it for today. And hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll come back next Tuesday, 10 a.m. That's our regular time.
There's actually, because I was worried that from my new apartment to get here it will take longer, but there's like a bus.
It's pretty much the same.
One direct bus that goes all the way here.
741?
Oh,
740? Yeah.
Yeah.
I take that to Gangnam. Every other half moon.
Yeah.
I hate Gangnam.
I will invite you over for a like house party.
Yeah, guys, if you come to Korea, just skip Gangnam. There's nothing there.
That's not true.
There's nothing there. It's an overpriced, place with flashy buildings, and that's about it.
A lot of plastic surgeons.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good week, y'all.
Have a good week, and you can end it first, and I'll just do one more promo. Okay. So if you go on pidoso.net, you can get good Korean products, authentic Korean products. Subscribe to our newsletter for discount coupons. Check out our blogs for interesting stuff. We did a piece on Peggy-gu this week, and Myeongdong Cathedral, the Jamsil Lotte Tower, movies to watch during spring, Gentle Monster with Jenny, all these high quality articles over here. If you go to the shop, there's wonderful products over here. This is our bestseller right now. It just got sold during the live stream too. Thank you for purchasing, and our Pidoso t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, and I modeled for it. So this one is selling hot as well. Jungkook's bucket hat over here, the famous one. It's really good to just wear when you're going to the supermarket, or just like want to hide your face in the movies or whatever. Act like a celebrity. The Chinese Zodiac, no, Korean Zodiac, Chinese/Korean Zodiac coasters over here made by Najeon Chilgi, and ceramics over here, and handkerchiefs, Korean Hangul printed t-shirts, cups, bracelets worn by IU, V, Suga, soju glasses. This is very unique and really classy if you want to sip some alcohol at your house. This is a wonderful gift. We have the Windrunner. We have some trendy hip-hop looking t-shirts that we all hand-picked. Phone cases, AirPod cases, more bracelets worn by K-pop celebrities. We're going to curate more of these products, more accessories coming your way. Very classy steel kind of cups over here. So the products are endless. We work very hard to curate these products more and more. It takes a little bit of time because we have to contact the companies and get their permission to use to sell their products, and also get permission to use their pictures and copyrights and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of slow, but we're adding one after another. So if you want to appreciate our effort and want to support the channel, you can go check these products out. It's just fun to look through the catalog, right? So, this got sold today, so I was very happy. And cups and more kitchenware. So a big decision we made. We decided not to sell the G-Dragon Peace Minus One and IAB Studio ones because of two reasons. They're limited edition products, so it was very hard to get our hands on them. The more we bought, the demand went up, so the prices were driven up, so the margin fell gradually, so it wasn't very profitable for us. And also we were basically buying off the secondhand market, which are like new products. They weren't used, but people individually, peer-to-peer market. And legally we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to sell as like a peer-to-peer transaction. But if we were to put it on our website, there might be some legal issues. So to avoid potential legal issues, we decided to put them down. But the ones you already ordered went through, and it will be delivered to you without any damage or without any hindrance. So look forward to that. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll get a lot of coupons. For this week, we have a coupon code SPRING, and if you buy any of our Pidoso products here, the Pidoso brand products, we have pink, blue, and sand over here. If you buy any of these Pidoso products over here, the hoodie, the Windrunner, if you buy one of these, you get a 15% coupon for any other product. So buy an expensive one, get that 15%. And fast global shipping. Our coworker Jin is working hard to give you the best shipping, delivery experience. And will you bring the coasters back from Naked Soul? That was my favorite product. Oh yes, this coaster. I think you're talking about this, but this is actually like, it's not under production anymore. Yeah, I think the product is now, what do you call it? The company is now done. Like, not in a bad way, they just moved on. They're not producing this anymore, but maybe we'll try to buy the copyright for this and produce extra ones. And yeah, so go check it out. Subscribe to our, what do you call it, Instagram, and you'll get more like notifications, coupon information, blog posts over there. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week.